and they're just like, I don't know if I should stay and work it out with him. Or I don't know if I should leave. I don't know. I'm trying to leave, but I'm like stuck in this
Mm,
situationship with
yeah.
him because I love him and he's amazing, or he's hot and cold. He'll show some good signs that he's doing
Yeah.
good. And then he falls off. And I don't want to waste my time as a woman, right, ladies? And you're like, I just don't know what to do.
Mm,
So this is going to really, really help you with just getting clarity
mm,
on, okay, should I stay in this or should I go?
yeah.
The first thing I want you to ask yourself, this is what we teach our ladies in our dating program in the Feminine Energy Academy. So the first thing you have to ask yourself is, does this person, and be super honest with yourself, does this person match my non-negotiables when it comes to my core values and my lifestyle vision? Does he match my non-negotiables? Not my nice to haves, my non-negotiables. So your non-negotiables are things that you're just like, I cannot go without. Like they're
Mm.
literally non-negotiables.
Yeah, and it's so important to have that non-negotiable in
Yeah.
place even before you get into a relationship, because what happens a lot of times is you've gotten to know him, you're starting to like him. Now you're realizing, okay, I got to put my non-negotiables together because stuff is happening.
Yep.
Now it becomes clouded. So make
Yes.
sure you put that non-negotiable list together, because it makes it so much easier when you're in the
Mm-hmm.
dating phase, when you're
Mm-hmm.
rotationally dating and you're meeting these different guys who have these
Yep.
great qualities. Okay, he's a good father, he's a provider, but does he meet this list? And if you don't have that list together, you'll start focusing on those
Mm-hmm.
things that are so great, because when you first meet someone, a lot of times we don't see things as
Yeah.
clearly because we fall in love with what stands out in a sense. So it's good to have that non-negotiable list prepared before, because it helps in the whole vetting process,
Yes.
understanding, is this someone that I should get to know for potential marriage, who can be a father for your
Mm-hmm.
children or your future children, who's going to provide. He meets the non-negotiable list. So it's so important to have that, even before you start dating.
That's so good. And this is, ladies, this is non-negotiables as a husband
Yeah,
and a father
yeah.
or a future father. A lot of times women are just thinking about him as a partner, but you're not
Mm,
really thinking about him as a father. And
yes.
that's equally as important. This person is going to be the masculine role model in your children's life.
Mm,
Your relationship is going to help your children in their future relationships, or it's going to teach them toxic
yeah.
patterns. So this was something I was super aware of, super conscious of before I picked my husband.
Mm,
Is I was like, okay, yes, he's amazing as a husband, and how's he going to be as a dad? And he checked out. And of course, like my kids are so blessed now to have, Coach B as their stepdad, because he's just the most amazing masculine energy man.
mm.
But that was so intentional.